Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to take a little overlook at what you need to be prepared for the Extreme Challenge campaign or the Extreme Z Area for the Extreme Z Awakening for the Prime Battle INT LR Vegeta. Now obviously it's a lot of free-to-play units mainly. So there are a couple units to focus on. I'm going to be just covering all of them very briefly and then talking about anything you need to be aware of. First thing right out the gate, all of these units need to be rainbow and they have to be fully Extreme Z Awakened except for Krillin. Now number one point is here, they have to be rainbow. They don't need max SA. So if you look at the units, you'll notice that they just need to have SA 10. You don't need to max their SAs. Obviously it's preferable, but if you're not looking to farm the units or anything or ever use them again, you can just get them to 10 SA or super attack level for those who don't know what SA means. Now in terms of the events, all the events are currently open and the Prime Battle Vegeta event is currently halved in stamina, so there's plenty time and plenty kind of bonuses to get things done. Now just as a full disclaimer, the first event you should probably start with is the Prime Battle Krillin. So Prime Battle Krillin does not have an easy A. Prime Battle Krillin also does not have half stamina. So Prime Battle Krillin will be the longest grind that you have to do. If you need help on Prime Battle units, I will have a link in the top right hand corner about Prime Battle units. But essentially you need to get Krillin and you need to get him to SA 10 and to his LR state. You don't need to do anything else. Again, you don't need him to be at SA 20 because you simply need to have him rainbow. So you merely need to have him at SA 10 so that you can rainbow him, so that you can obviously utilize him to complete the Extreme Z Area. Now the next unit that's important to get is going to be the Goku from the Ruler of the Universe versus the Warrior Race, a Legend of the Super Saiyan event. So Goku drops from stage 3, you will also be able to get his Dokkan Awakening medals from stage 5. Again, you don't need to get him to max SA, so if you just get him to SA 10 and open all 4 paths, that will be fine. I'm leaving links to all the events in the top right hand corner, so you can take from there. He will easy A from the Planet Namek Extreme Z Area. For this Extreme Z Area, you have to complete the Zarbon story event and the Goku story event and the Vegeta and Krillin story event. And you are going to need those units to take on the stage. If you don't need them, that's great, but you will still have to fully complete their events to unlock the Extreme Z Area. The very next Goku, if we're going in order of story events, is going to be the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He drops from stage 2 and his Dokkan Awakening medals drop from stage 5. Generally speaking, again, you don't need to get him to SA 15, but this Goku will Extreme Z Awaken from the Majin Buu Saga Extreme Z Area. So as you can see, the standard Goku from stage 2 will Dokkan Awaken using the medals into an SS3 Goku, and you will be able to Extreme Z Awaken him from the Majin Buu Saga Extreme Z Area. Now this is one of the larger Extreme Z areas, but you do need Goku and you need his 3 other units, or these 3 other units from the Most Fearsome Majin event, which you can only get them from chocolates. So we're going to take a look at how you get those units now. Essentially we have the Most Fearsome Majin event, and in this event you will see that chocolates drop from stage 5. You can use these chocolates to exchange for the units, so you can exchange them for Gohan, Goten and Goku. You'll find it under the Bubble Shop tab and you will be able to access it from there. So very straightforward, super easy stuff. Then of course the very next thing that you're going to want to do after you've finished Super Saiyan 3 Goku is we are next going to be taking a look at the Yardrak Goku. So Yardrak Goku, he pops from the Androids Saga stage, this Androids in Action stage. And you'll see that he also starts as a base form Goku, and he drops from stage 2. Now again, his Dokkan Awakening medals come from stage 4. You don't need to get him past SA 10, you just need to unlock all 4 paths, and he will Dokkan Awaken, he will EZA from the Android Cell Saga Extreme Z area. Now there are a couple of units that you need for that Android Cell Saga Extreme Z area. You can get the Goku and Gohan exchange unit, the Vegeta and Trunks exchange unit, and also the Strength Android 18 from the Bubba shop. I have done a video on this Extreme Z area, it's obviously linked in the top right hand corner. Please take note that you need to complete both the Yaojak Goku event, the Goku and Gohan event, and the Vegeta and Trunks event to unlock this Extreme Z area. So if you're wondering why you don't have it, it's because of that reason. So you need to complete all the stages on both difficulties, and then you will finally have access to this Extreme Z area. The roster is pretty limited for this one, so it's mainly free-to-play units, so you probably are going to want to pick up the Goku and Gohan and the Trunks and Vegeta unit if you want to obviously get this done. Then after that we have a couple kind of it gets tiny bit confusing, but the very next unit, or the simplest unit to focus on, is going to be the Tarbell unit. So I recently covered Tarbell's Extreme Z area, but there is the Goku and Friends Are Back event, and in this event you can get Tarbell from stage 2 and you get his Dokkan Awakening medals from stage 3. Very straightforward. You also get Dokkan Awakening medals for him from the shop. Now to get those medals you need to get the Raditz, or the radishes, not the Raditz, sorry, the radishes, and those radishes drop from stage 1, and you will need to exchange them at the Bubba shop for Dokkan Awakening medals for Tarbell. Once you have them Dokkan Awakened, you can Extreme Z Awaken them at the Goku and Friends Are Back event, which uses some of the chocolate units that we will be getting for the other Extreme Z area, but also utilizes quite a few summonable units. So you should have a decent time there. I did do a video on it, which again should hopefully be in the top right hand corner or will be on my channel. Then of course we need to farm the Kaba. So Kaba can receive his first awakening from the event that you farm him in. You can get him obviously during this or from this event, as you can see there, and you will get his first Dokkan Awakening in this event. However, that's not the Kaba that you need to use. The Kaba that you need to use will Dokkan Awaken again, so you need to take this Kaba that you get from this event, and then you will need to Dokkan Awaken that unit again. So if we go through, you can see here that we've had to Dokkan Awaken him once more, and these medals for this Dokkan Awakening actually drop from a different event, and that event is obviously this Universal Survival Saga event. So just to show you guys that there is the jump between the events. I know it might confuse some people, they might wonder where they Dokkan Awaken him. This is where you go, so hopefully it will be able to help you. Obviously then you need to Extreme Z Awaken him. You do that from the Universe 6 edition Extreme Z area. So once you've got Kaba ready, that should be every single unit that you need ready for the Extreme Z Challenge campaign. Now the final step, if you haven't done it already, or the first step if you want to start with it first, is obviously for Vegeta. So Vegeta is the Pride Staked Awakening. Obviously that is his event, so I don't think I've covered it on my channel. I will just double check that, but yes, this is for Vegeta, and basically guys, it is, you know, his Prime battle. It follows the same principle as other Prime battles, so you shouldn't have like any issues, at least not from what I can see. Obviously this is just a preparation guide. The event will only be out on the 28th of August, so hopefully that helps you guys a lot. But otherwise, if you are struggling, you know, then just give me a shout in the comments. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helped you out. Leave a like if it did, or leave a comment if you need more help, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.